Welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this, I'm going to assume you've seen the first video in this series where we broke down the absolute must-know rules for new gun owners learning how to aim a pistol. That video went crazy, and rightfully so. It's one of the most important aspects of shooting. But today, we're taking the next steps because owning a gun is one thing, but being able to shoot it well on purpose is another. So today, we're locking in the 4 core fundamentals that make or break new shooters: grip, stance, trigger control, and follow-through. Plus, I'm giving you real-world, practical how-to on breath control, how to load and unload, how to rack the slide, and how to clear your gun safely. Grip. Grip is the foundation. A weak grip makes your shots wander. A solid grip makes recoil your friend. Now let's break it down. First, high-tang grip. Get your hand as high as possible on the back of the gun without interfering with the slide. You want maximum control, minimum wiggle. Your dominant hand wraps tight. Your support hand fills the space like a puzzle piece, thumbs forward, not crossed. Now squeeze your hands to clamp down on the gun. Not white-knuckle death grip, but firm handshake. Tighten your grip until you shake, and then back off until you stop shaking. That's about right. Finger remains off the trigger, up and above the trigger guard. Now, some instructors will give percentages on how much grip pressure each hand should have, typically 60 support hand and 40% dominant hand. One important tip is that you shouldn't squeeze your dominant hand too tight because that will affect your ability to properly operate the trigger. If your gun is shifting in your hand between shots, you're not gripping it hard enough. And refrain from adjusting your grip between every single shot. This is very common with beginners. Pressure comes from front to back with the firing hand, side to side with the support hand. Now think of it like this. Your firing hand drives the trigger. Your support hand controls the gun. Got it? All right, let's move on. Stance. Your stance is your firing platform. If your base is off, everything else is off. There are 3 common stances: Weaver, isosceles, and the modern athletic stance. Guess which one we're using? Yep, the one that works under stress, the modern stance. Feet shoulder width apart, dominant foot slightly back, knees bent, upper body forward. This isn't a firing squad. This is combat-ready balance. You're an athlete, not a statue. It's the same stance MMA fighters and boxers use. Weight slightly on the balls of your feet, like you're about to spring into action. Now, grip the gun, push it forward, and drive your head toward the sights. This isn't a lean back selfie pose. Lean in. Own the recoil. That's how we stay consistent and accurate. Shot after shot. It's repeatable and predictable. Trigger control. Now, here's where people mess up the most. You can have a great grip, solid stance, lined up sights, and still miss everything if your trigger press is trash. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Now, once you have your target in sight and proper sight alignment and sight picture, remove any slack from your trigger. Once you hit the wall and are ready to fire, press the trigger straight to the rear, smooth, controlled, like you're trying to touch your nose with the tip of your finger. No jerking, no slapping, no, oh no, here it comes, panic flinching. Use the center of the pad on your index finger, not the tip, not the joint. Apply pressure evenly until the shot breaks. Don't anticipate the bang. Just press the trigger evenly and smoothly until the gun goes off on its own. Let it surprise you. Counting to 3 or 5 can help. Start the trigger press on 1, and the gun should fire by the time you reach 3 or 5. Don't shove the gun off target. Dry fire this at home without ammo. Make it second nature. Do wall drills. You aim at the target and attempt to smoothly, evenly press the trigger without moving the sights or the red dot off the target. And of course, there's the old putting the penny on the slide trick. Place a coin on the slide and attempt to press the trigger without knocking it off. Everyone loves that one. Build the muscle memory before live fire. Check out my dry fire drills video for at-home drills you can do safely and privately to build these skills. Breath control. Let's talk about something subtle but real. This isn't deep breathing meditation, but your breathing rhythm absolutely affects your aim. Here's the move. Take a deep breath in. Exhale naturally. Pause at the bottom of the breath, and that's when you take the shot. That natural respiratory pause is the moment of stillness. Don't hold your breath too long. This can not only make you dizzy or pass out, but can also actually affect your vision. This really matters at distance or precision shooting. For up-close combat shooting, it's not as important, but it's still good to practice. Follow through. A lot of shooters fire the shot and immediately drop the gun, look around, or move on. Don't. Follow through is staying in the shot after it breaks. Many instructors teach taking a look around after a successful shot and regaining the target picture for situational awareness. It means maintain your grip, keep your sights on target, and reset the trigger without changing your position. Think of it as a follow-up shot. Treat each shot like it matters, even in rapid fire. Follow-through builds consistency and control, because how you finish the shot is just as important as how you start it. Think of it as being ready and on target for the follow-up shot after the first shot. Loading, unloading, and racking the slide. All right, let's shift gears. If you're going to shoot or dry fire, you need to know how to load, unload, and rack the slide correctly. All of these steps are done with your finger off the trigger. Keep your trigger finger pinned up above the trigger guard throughout all of these movements. Here's the rundown. Loading. Step 1, load your magazine with rounds with bullets facing forward. Step 2, with the firearm pointed in a safe direction downrange, finger off the trigger, insert the mag into the mag well until you hear that solid click. Many will firmly tap the magazine base to ensure it's inserted all the way. High-level shooters will even quickly pull the mag base to make sure they can't pull the magazine out. Step 3, rack the slide. Overhand grip, hand on the slide pulls back, dominant hand with the gun pushes forward in the opposite direction. Full pull, let it go. Let the spring do the work. Don't ride the slide forward like you're easing it into a hot bath. Let it slam home. Riding it home can cause malfunctions, mainly due to being out of battery. This leaves the gun unable to fire. Racking the slide. Grab the slide with your support hand, thumb on one side, fingers on the other. Pull back hard with your support hand while pushing forward with the dominant hand and let go. Be sure to keep the gun pointed in a safe direction throughout the movement. Do not flag others while racking the slide. This works better with leverage, not strength. Turn your body slightly if you need to, and use your back muscles, not just your hands. Practice this during dry fire until it feels natural. Unloading and clearing. Step 1. With the gun still pointing in a safe direction, drop the mag with the magazine release. Always drop the magazine before racking the slide to clear the chamber. If you clear the chamber first with the mag still in it, it will just load another round into the chamber. This is the cause of many negligent discharges. This does not clear the gun. Step 2. Rack the slide multiple times to eject the round. Step 3. Lock the slide back. To do this, push up on the slide lock while pulling the slide all the way back. This can be tricky at first, so practice it until it becomes natural. Step 4. Visually and physically inspect the chamber, eyes and finger, every time. Clearing a gun safely. Before you clean it, before you dry fire, before you hand it to your buddy, clear the gun every single time. If the firearm was just handed to you, check it yourself to verify it is cleared. Say it with me. Mag out, slide back, look and feel. Not once, not I think it's clear. You check until you know it's clear. If you take nothing else from this video, remember this. A negligent discharge doesn't come with a do-over. Be the responsible shooter who double checks, triple checks, not the one on the news. Common mistakes. Some rookie mistakes to avoid. Limp wristing. This is holding the gun loosely and usually low on the tang. It can cause malfunctions. Scooping the gun due to anticipated recoil or flinching. Milking the grip, which is squeezing your entire hand while pulling the trigger instead of just moving the trigger finger. Closing your eyes. During the shot, don't be that guy or girl. Train it right. Do not close your eyes when you shoot. Drill challenge. Let's bring it all together. You now know how to grip a handgun the right way, the stance that keeps you solid under recoil, how to press the trigger without flinching, how to use breath and follow through like a pro, and how to load, unload, rack, and clear your gun safely. That's not beginner knowledge anymore. That's real shooter skill. Now here's the dry fire challenge. Start with a clear gun, no ammo. Use all gun safety and dry fire rules. If you don't know them, go watch my video, How to Aim a Pistol, and the dry fire videos to learn. Practice your stance, draw, and grip. Add breath control. Dry fire with follow through, getting a good sight alignment and sight picture, and then take the slack out of the trigger. Once comfortable, go to the range and repeat, but this time you're going to add ammunition. Load your mag, rack the slide, shoot with proper mechanics, and reload as needed. When you're done, unload safely and clear the firearm. If you can safely accomplish this, also film yourself and watch it back. Get better every rep. Don't expect to master this all in a weekend. This is a journey. Consistency beats intensity. 10 minutes of dry fire a day, and you'll be shocked at how fast you will improve. You're not just owning a gun anymore, you're learning to run it. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps the algorithm. Watch these videos to keep on learning, and I'll see you on the next one.